Hi my loves, I'm back. So I thought that we could do a brightness themed practice today. I was sitting in the sun yesterday and I felt so energized and so excited to be bathing in the sun. It was just so glorious, especially now that it's going to be rain Vancouver a little bit. So I thought that we could build our own brightness in us and get ourselves energized, feeling like that feeling when we're just soaking in the rays. I was just thinking that we could create that ourselves in this little yoga practice. So it's going to be a little bit more energizing, a little bit more heating in the body, and we can feel free to take a child's pose at any point that feels right, and hopefully you enjoy it. It's going to be a little bit light and playful. And we'll start with centering ourselves with some breathing first, because I know I could do with some breathing exercises at least 800 times a day with this energy. So the one that we can practice is Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, which is the breathing exercise, which essentially means alternate nostril breathing. It's like a purification breath in yoga. And it begins with holding the two fingers, index and middle finger, to the third eye, plugging the right nostril with the thumb and leaving the ring finger free to cover the left. Then you inhale through the left nostril for 4, hold for 4, and then exhale out the right nostril for 8. Breathe in through the right nostril for 4, hold for 4, and then cover the right nostril, exhale out the left nostril for 8. Breathe in again, hold, cover, exhale out the other nostril. So I thought we could do that all together. I'll count 2 rounds and then we can do 2 rounds by ourselves. So we'll begin by placing our 2 fingers to our third eye, covering the right nostril. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, cover, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, right, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, cover, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carry on in your own time. When you're finished exhaling on the left side, we'll meet back in the center with our eyes closed for a couple of seconds. Okay, now let's get this practice started. So let's come to our knees here on the mat, and we'll do this exercise called prayer curls, which I really enjoyed in the yoga teacher training, and it's like the flexion and extension of cat cows, but you're a little bit more body in the movement in the body instead. So you start by putting your arms directly in front of you, parallel to each other. Turn the palms away from each other, and then bring the palms to touch, interlacing the fingers here, bringing them up on the inhale. On the exhale, we fold forward, bring the arms in between and down and curl, exhaling everything into the body. Coming back, unfurl, uncurl. Oh, I like that. Unfurl, uncurl. Inhaling, and then exhaling, refurling, recurling all the way down. So we'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. coming up. And when we're at the center here, we will just change the positioning of our hands. So uninterlace, and then just bring them back around the other way. Yes, there we go. So inhale up, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. Finishing the last one. And coming back to center, releasing the hands. We'll just sit right down onto our bums here. And let's stretch our neck a little bit. So inhale, keep your left hand on the ground, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, place it to the left ear. Just gently bring the neck down and forward a little bit. So kind of to the right and forward a little bit, just resting the hand here so it's not pulling too hard, but there's a nice gentle stretch. Feels so good. Now we'll release, come back to center, place the right arm down. Inhale, left arm to right ear. Exhale down. And I'm not mirroring you again, so you may feel like we're kind of ships in the night where you feel like you're going this way and I'm going that way, but that's right. Exhale, releasing. And we'll keep our left arm where it is. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, we can bend into the left arm, stretch out here through the right side of the body. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, we'll swap. Inhale, change sides again. Exhaling, stretching. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, change, flowing. Inhale, exhale, coming back to center. We'll do our wrists a little bit too. So I'm going to come back up onto my knees. You can follow if you fancy it. And we'll just place our hands out like this, palms straight, arms straight as possible. And then we'll just curl our fists in like this, make little balls, bring them down, bring them back to center, bring them back up, extending the hands. And we'll do this a fair number of times. And we'll do it quite quickly. So we'll start slow. Curl up, curl down, 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 curl up, curl down. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo. We used to have to do 100 of those. And I still don't feel like my wrists are crazy strong. Maybe they are. And we'll just shrug our shoulders back a few times here. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Sitting back to our bum here. And we'll just take one twist before we get into the meaty stuff, or the vegetable stuff in my world. So let's take an inhale. Place the left arm behind us in the center of our body. Just gonna take a little twist. And then we can exhale, bring our right arm to our right hand to our right thigh, twisting just gently to the back. Just saying hi to the spine, not making it do a drastic spinal twist here. Coming back to center, releasing, and we'll do the same the other way. Inhale, right arm back, left hand to right thigh, exhaling, gentle twist. Release. Okay, we'll come to our first down dog of the day. Well, for me it is. Might not actually be yours. So, starting in tabletop, hands wide on the mat, palms wide, fingers wide, sorry. Taking an inhale and exhaling, lifting high with the hips. Grounding the heels towards the floor. Sucking the lower tummy in, and let's breathe here. On the next inhale, we'll bring the right leg up off the ground. Hold it here for a moment. Exhale, bring it in to our knee to nose here. Trying to curve the back and lift the shoulders up. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Feeling that twist, engaging those abs, you can feel them. Inhaling back. Exhaling, we'll do the same. Right knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, right to right. Inhale back. Exhale to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, foot to ground. Take a breath here. Okay, we'll do the same on the other side. So inhale, leg up, left leg up. Exhale to center. Feel yourself working here. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Maybe they can kiss. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Little core twist. Inhale back. We'll do the same in your own time. When you're ready, exhaling the left foot down. Breathing in our down dog. Okay, and we'll walk our feet to meet our hands here. Forward fold. Bending the knees, shaking the head. And then we'll gently ragdoll ourselves up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathing deeply all the way up. Rolling the shoulders back, head comes up last. So we should be starting to feel a little bit warm and sunny now on the inside. So we'll do a couple of sun salutations. And this time we'll do the variation A, which is a little bit different than the one we did last time. So follow me. We'll inhale, circle and sweep the arms up overhead. Salute to the sun. Exhale, hinge at the hips all the way down. Forward fold. Don't forget to bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Reaching forward with the crown of the head, keeping the back straight. Exhale, place the hands and you can either walk, step back to plank or hop. Now here, just make sure your plank's in a good position. So you want your arms stacked over your wrists here, sorry, your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Straight line, coming to the crown of the head through the feet. Looking forward and down. And then we'll exhale, hinge forward, gently lower down. You can place the knees if you need to here, or you can carry on and then place the feet ready for an up dog. Keeping the shoulders back and down, away from the ears, planting the feet firmly, knees lifted. Then we'll exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. On our next inhale, stepping or jumping forward to a halfway lift. Reaching through the back and the crown of the head, and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, circle, sweep arms up overhead, going back to our starting position, and hands to the side for a mountain pose, like this. Okay, we'll do one more together. So, starting at the front of the mat, inhale, arms up to the sky. Imagine the sun just beaming on your face. Yes. Exhale, hinge at the hips all the way down. Inhale, strong half lift. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Chaturanga, forward, down. Trying to keep your shape here. Inhaling, upward facing dog, heart lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three breath cycles here. Feel all your hamstrings activated here. Feels pretty nice, I have to say. Okay. On our next exhale, coming down to our knees, and then pushing our hips back into a child's pose. Taking a few breaths here. You can stay engaged in your arms if you'd like, more of a shoulder stretch, or you can keep them relaxed just to restore a little bit. Next exhale, gently rolling ourselves back up. God love child's pose in Shavasana, hey? Okay, so we'll come, so you can come to the front of your mat. I'm going to face you for this exercise. So we will come to our bums. And if you can, so you can place the feet kind of almost hip distance apart. Turn them out slightly. use your hands to push you up and into a yogi squat, malasana, like this. Or if you prefer, you can come up from standing, if that helps you get there better. Exhale all the way down. I know some of my friends don't love this pose. So if your heels are lifted or if it's really uncomfortable, just place a cushion or a block underneath you, or maybe two. Even if you're higher, it's the same thing. But this is a really nice pose to help our good old colon and intestines move. For anyone who might be constipated, you just can hang out here for the rest of the day if you like. So trying to keep the back straight, we'll just take a couple of breaths here. And what we're going to do is a little flow. So we'll place our hands down in front of us, shoulder distance apart, palms flat down. And what we'll do is we'll inhale to straight legs, staying here, and then exhaling back down to this position. And if you can't get to straight legs from here with your hands still on the ground, that's okay. Keep them as bent as you need to so that your palms are still flat, but they're just before they lift off the ground. Okay, so we'll do this again together. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then what we could do is come to a bakasana or a crow pose. And if you haven't done it before, then this is your time to shine and just try it out. And if you know what you're doing, go right ahead. Otherwise, I'll quickly explain. We'll inhale up, turn our feet in towards our hands, and then we'll bring our knees as high up as we can onto our triceps. Let me show you here. As high up as we can onto our triceps, bending the arms as much as you need to in order to make that happen. Exhale, gently going forward, picking the weight up of the feet one by one maybe, looking forward and down, touching the toes together. Coming back to Malasana and trying again. If you're still in crow, great for you, hold that. I need a breath. But we can just play here for a little bit, just practicing. Coming forward, gaze forward and down. Coming back down. You can try one more time if you'd like. Just remember, gaze forward and down is very helpful. If you fall, it's okay. There's not that high of a distance to fall from. And if you're still in crow, I salute you. So one more play here. And that's me for Bakasana today. Exhaling back to Malasana squat. Okay. So from here, I'm going to face you again. We can parallel our feet in, place our hands down, and we can either come to halfway, like we just did, and then inhale all the rest of the way up, exhaling to prayer, or you can just stand up however suits you. Bring our feet closer together, parallel the outsides, stand in mountain pose here. Shoulders back and down, knees lifted, quads firm. So if you stand towards the front of your mat, facing forward, we'll inhale, and on our exhale, we'll place our left leg to the back of the mat at a 90-degree angle, and we'll try and keep our front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. And we want to make sure that our pelvis is rotated towards the front here, like so. And then we'll take another inhale. On the exhale, bend into the right knee, bring the arms out to the sides. Gaze goes forward to the right middle finger, making sure to check in on the pelvis rotation here. Keeping the shoulders firm and in a straight line as much as possible. If your bum's sticking out, which I have a tendency to do, try and pull it in, hug everything into the midline. Warrior two. And then on the inhale, we'll slide our left leg down, our left arm down our left leg, and reverse our warrior, inhaling up, exhaling back to warrior two, inhaling up, exhaling back to warrior two. Feeling a nice flow here, inhaling up, exhaling back to warrior two. You should be able to feel it in your hips a little bit here, getting the stretch. One's internally, one's externally rotated. And then when we inhale, feeling it in the right side of the body and exhaling back to warrior two. And then from here, we'll bring ourselves to a side angle position. So we can inhale, bring our right arm to our right leg. Exhale, twist our torso towards the sky and sweep our arm up over cross. And we can extend it this time, if you'd like, by placing the arm to the ground here, if that's comfortable. Feeling a line shooting from the back foot all the way to the fingertips. And what I'd like to play with is a bind here, if you're feeling a little bit adventurous. So we can inhale, bring our left arm up and around, and our right arm under our right thigh, and bring them to join at the back of our back. So we're just holding our hands like this. Twisting still to face up towards the sky. And then we can stay here. And then exhale, look down, gently bring the left foot towards the right foot. Just hop it in a little bit. And then we can inhale, gently standing in this bind. Whoop. Or trying to anyway. And you can straighten the leg here if you can, which is not available to me. Staying here. Exhaling all the way back down gently. Inhale, bring the left leg back. You can step it out so it's a bit more graceful. Exhale the arms back. All the way back up to warrior two. Then we'll take an inhale. Exhale, drop the arms to our hips, straighten the right leg and pivot to the front of the room. And we'll take a big inhale here, looking up to the sky, and exhale, hinge at the hips, all the way down to a wide-legged forward fold. Taking big sighs out. Feet are parallel here. Just breathe it out, let the head go. Let the hands fall wherever they fall. Bend your knees if you need to, whatever feels good. We'll inhale, halfway lift, hands to the floor. Exhale, lower, all the way. Next inhale, and we'll place our hands to our hips and come all the way up with a flat back. And we can take a breath here before inhaling and exhaling, turning the left foot to the front, to the other side of the room, getting that back foot to a 90-degree angle, in line with the heel, the arch in line with the heel, facing our pelvis towards, I guess it would be the side of the room now. And then exhaling, bending into the left leg, grounding the back foot, bringing the arms across our body, keeping them strong, straight, but away from our ears. Like a beautiful Disney warrior. We're ready, we can float, inhaling, reversing the warrior, exhaling, coming back. Inhale, exhale. Watching out that your bum and chest are all hugging into the midline, not sticking out like this. For my ladies with the booties. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing, and you can take the bind or you don't have to. I'm just gonna actually step my foot in a little bit. You may want to do the same. So we'll inhale, exhale, left arm to left knee, sweep the right arm across our body, feel ourselves rotating through the spine, looking up towards the sky, towards our sun, breathing deeply here. Next inhale, we can bring the arm round if you want to take the bind, otherwise stay here. Bring it behind our back. Exhale, left arm underneath. Twisting up, staying. Inhale, and then exhale. Hop the leg to meet the front, the other foot. Stay here and gently straighten the front standing leg and lift the bound leg. This, especially with the leg straight, is a bird of paradise pose. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Gently exhaling, leg down, placing the right leg back, coming back into our side angle. Exhaling back into our warrior two. Okay, inhale, we'll drop the hands to our hips, rotate the left foot to the side of the room, parallel the feet. You can even have your feet slightly pigeon-toed here, so kind of facing towards each other if that's comfortable. Take an inhale up, exhale, sigh it all the way down. Do whatever you need to make this pose comfortable for you. We are going down to the mat after this. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold deeper. Okay. Inhaling, hands to hips all the way up. And then we'll exhale, heel toe our feet back together. Take a moment in Tadasana at the front of the mat here. Mountain pose. Feet close together and outer edges parallel. can circle, sweep our arms up. Exhale all the way down, placing our hands to the mat. I'm just going to turn here. Gently sitting onto our knees, and then making the knees a little bit wider. We'll do a wide-legged child's pose here. Exhale, hips back between the heels, and just let it go. Don't know if you can see, but I'm completely letting my belly flop out here, like full. This is your max relax. Slow inhale, bringing everything back in and up. Rolling the head one way and then the other way. Maybe not a full circle in case if you have any neck issues, which I kind of get sometimes. Okay. So one last energizing brightness part, and then to the chillest part of the practice. So we'll come to a neutral spine tabletop position. So, not arcing, not arching, not that anyone's doing this, but you never know. Just kind of somewhere in the middle. Hips stacked over knees, shoulders stacked over wrists. So what we'll do here is inhale our left arm up and across in front of our body, and the right leg back. Finding our balance here, using our core, like our pelvis and lower ab region, to pull everything in, not arching the back crazy together, leg high. We just want to kind of keep it neutral in a straight line. Exhale, bring everything into center. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch, curling the back a little bit. Inhale, back out. Exhale, we'll drop both sides. Stay here for a moment. Next, inhale, we'll bring right arm, left leg out, trying to keep a relatively straight line. We'll inhale into the center this time, and exhale out. And again, inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, slowly, exhale, out. One last time. Inhale, exhale, out. Coming back to the center. And now we'll inhale our left arm up again, right arm back. We'll bend the knee like this. Inhale, sweep our left arm around to grab the outer edge of the right foot. Exhale, kick the foot back into the hand, finding our balance, stability, and looking straight ahead and down. Breathing here, kicking actively. You got this, you got this. Your core is so strong right now. And then exhale, release. We'll take a nourishing breath here. And then we can do the same with the other side. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Kick, bend the knee. Inhale, grab the outer edge of the left foot, kicking into the hand, staying here. You lot are on fire. all the chocolate you can eat and all the good energy fills you'll have. Breathing, kicking actively into the hand. Feel the stretch in your shoulder too. And then we'll exhale back down. And I promise that's the end of the energetic part. We can exhale back to a child's pose again. Letting everything go. Sink your bum deeper into your heels or between your heels. Feel your heart melting towards the floor. Deep breaths from the belly. And longer exhales. Next inhale, coming all the way up to our hero pose, just sitting on our bum like this. I'll face you now. Actually, I won't. So we'll stay here for a moment. And then we'll bring our legs to the left-hand side, set our bums on the mat, sweep our legs all the way around. We're going to bend our knees, so our feet are on the mat and knees bent. Slowly make our way down. With the exhale. And then we will inhale, bring our right knee to our chest, exhale the left leg straight. I hope you can see me here. Breathing here. Feel your body taking in lots of energy with every inhale, and just letting the body relax, letting the muscles relax with every exhale. Next exhale, we'll release the right leg. Next inhale, bringing the left leg, knee to chest, clasping here. Exhaling the right leg down. Taking deep breaths and just melting your back and your body and your bum and your head into the mat. Or towel, whatever you're using. And then releasing the left leg down and bringing the right knee up. We'll place it on the mat as well. And then we'll grab onto bringing our knees up and our feet towards our face. Hook our peace fingers around our big toes. Inhale and then exhale, bending the knees into our happy baby pose. You can rock here if that feels good. Like a full-on happy baby. You can really feel this in the hip. Exhaling both feet down. And then one of my favorite last poses that I want us to do is to kind of do what we did with the inversion. So bringing our feet up, but just like kind of letting them flop there. They don't have to be that straight. So they can be quite bent if you want, or a little bit straighter, whatever kind of works for you. And then bringing our arms up like this towards the sky, and then letting them loose into our sockets, so letting them just fall into our shoulder blades, and then letting the arms flop. This is our dead bug position. Sorry, it makes me laugh every time. But we'll breathe here. You can probably feel your circulation a little bit different here, blood rushing to different areas of the body. It's quite nice. Next exhale, bringing everything down, putting our feet together, letting our heels touch and letting the knees fall away from each other, like a reclined butterfly pose. I think it's Supta Baddha Konasana. I'll have to check that and get back to you. You can place your hands on your stomach. Just lie here. We don't go through the full Shavasana, so I'll let you just take a couple of minutes in this pose. Quick alternative too, which is more for internal rotation, but you could put your feet on the mat, knees bent, and just let the knees fall in towards each other. This is a more restorative pose for your lower back if you have any compression in there. And this is really nice to do as well. Depends what you feel like doing to your hips. Melting into the mat, letting everything be heavy. You nailed this energizing practice. When you're ready, you can rock yourself up or do whatever you need to do to make yourself come back up to sitting. We'll bring our hands to our heart actually, and other hand to the belly. And just thank these bodies for taking us through that. It was a little bit intense. I hope that you can feel all the sun that we created, my little sunbeams, and we can all come together and bring our rays of energy and life and positivity and light, especially in darker times, or for people who are really struggling during these times. We can just make sure to bring that extra lightness to everyone we encounter, probably from afar, but a smile is a smile nonetheless. And thank you for being such rays of joy and for watching this and doing this with me and all your positive feedback. It's so lovely. I'm not gonna cry. And one last thing, rub your hands together, create all this energy, all this heat, and give yourself some love. Place them on your eyes. Feel the energy absorbing in your body. Place them to your shoulders, to your chest, anywhere else you need to send love to that maybe you don't usually. Tootsies. And then thank you for coming, and have Have a beautiful rest of your day. Love you guys. Namaste.